Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It is that time again. It's tarot time with Cindy. So we are going to get into a general collective reading. Um, just to put it out there, it shouldn't need to say it, but sometimes you still need to, that this reading may or may not resonate for you. If it does, I'm glad we connected. If it does not, hopefully next time. There's two energies that are on the table here. I pulled out some oracle cards to get started, and we're going to talk about that. And we're going to go through the tarot together to explore this in a little more depth. Yeah, okay, so let's just get started. This is an energy. This is the energy. There's an energy here that's outside of you, okay? I'm just going to show you the cards, and then we're going to start talking about it. This is the energy that is outside of you. It's not you. It's who or something that you're dealing with. And now, how are you dealing with this? You have the Mirror card. And then this is who you all are. You're the fish. You're the fish. I don't know. Actually, you could be a Pisces. Don't have to be. But, this might be for someone there because there are two fish there. This is the underlying anchor and the Trojan horse. So that's told me a lot there. Okay. So how this energy looks to me so far, as I said, we'll get into the tarot with you together. I feel like that there's an energy here. I want to say that it's likely a person. It's very likely a person that is outside of you, and you have some sort of karmic connection with this person. I'm not a big fan of using the word like somebody is your karmic. I don't really like defining things that way, but it does come off a little heavy like that in this instance. I just feel like that word and the way that that is utilized is often thrown around in kind of tarot readings and spiritualism as a way of, I don't know. I feel like it just kind of, often I feel like it's a word that people throw around if they're interested in someone, but that person is not available. So the person they're with is a karmic. I don't usually like to describe people as a karmic in that way, but it is coming through this way. Okay. And it is to you. That's who this energy is to you. It's somebody that you would have created some sort of ties in your life here with this person. If it's not a person, it could be like an institution, or it could be something that you've signed some sort of like even legal contract to. You bound yourself to this somehow. All right. Now, it looks like to me that this energy has, at least in the past, been trying to, and maybe is still trying to, because it's coming up in your reading, to somehow destabilize your foundation. To somehow, if you're finding yourself in a position in life here where you've become stable, things have become consistent, or you're trying to achieve that in your life, this energy has tried to come in, presenting itself as perhaps even a peacekeeper, or perhaps even coming in as falsely, they've done some, pretending like they've done some type of personal growth or advancement in their life. Like they're coming in as something that they are not. And the way they're coming in is like a friend. It's a gift. This is good, right? Always be careful of the Trojan horse. You know the story of it, right? It's how they get in through the gates. Oh, look at this wonderful gift we're giving you. It's full of soldiers. They're going to take everything down. All right. Now, in terms of who you are somebody who has a lot of creativity. And, when I say that, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are doing artistic things. You could be, but I want to say you come up with resolutions in life. You come up with ways to solve problems. You come up with ways to, and I don't even alleviate stress or dysfunction in your own life. Like, creative energy can be utilized in many, many different ways. You're very creative. Now, it's funny. This card to me sometimes will come across as, they're guarding. And it is in this case, like guarding your wealth, guarding what's probably connected to this anchor. It's all at the bottom of the sea. Yeah, the anchor and right, your treasure chest are at the bottom of the sea. Maybe some of you are related to SpongeBob. Such a stupid cartoon. Anyways, yeah. There's either a treasure. Some of you, this could be, I don't know, I heard nest egg, which is funny. It's in the water, but could be like it's almost like these fish, you know, when fish have like a nest and they're protecting what's in the nest. Protecting what's in the nest could be like a nest egg. It could be an inheritance. It could be, you know, something that you've invested in here, something that you've worked on building in your own life and protecting it. The fact that it's down in the water, both the anchor and this treasure chest are down in the water. I do feel like that this is something that you have worked very hard at in your life, and it is very well protected. Like it's really out of reach for most people. Some of you, it could be someone that you were in, or could even still be in, a legal relationship with in some way here. And this person may be trying to get your resources or have access to them. And I tell you this, if this is like an ex or something like that, or even someone that you're in mediation or negotiation with in some form, this person is presenting themselves like they're your friend. I'm going to agree to everything you are saying here. Yeah, let's just be friends. I just feel an icky energy from this. The mirror is how you're dealing with it. So the mirror is about looking deep within yourself, protecting yourself, possibly even trying to focus your energy on yourself. So some of you may be very much aware of this energy and what it may be trying to do. There's something else about this. You know, I wasn't sure how to read this until I looked at the underline. The underline tells me so much here with the Trojan horse, because this is, yeah, the underline tells me so much about that. Because part of me is thinking, is there some like karma here that you're dealing with because of, so it could be, I mean, it's something that you've created in some way here. But the Trojan horse tells me not. I think this reading could go in a very interesting direction, you know? I mean, you yourself may be this karma individual, or you yourself may be the fish. So it's tarot time. It's tarot time for this. This could also be like someone outside of you receiving some type of karma. The Eight of Pentacles has come out for karma. Interesting. So some of you, it could be associated to work, like some sort of work that you've done, the energy that has been created in that, the way you've bound yourself in your work, or how you've been bound by your work. This is also perfecting karma. Somebody's perfecting their karma. Five of Swords is coming out with a mirror. The fish. Oh, that's interesting. You got the Moon, which is Pisces card too. This is releasing fears. You're releasing your fears around something. You may also be suffering a little bit with lack of sleep. Your dreams might be really odd right now. There might be a lot of messages in your dreams, but it's kind of coming across. So I'm going to say, okay, so I feel like my guides just said in my head, it's kind of coming across like one of Cindy's tarot readings. Like there's this information, and then there's that information. And then you got to piece it together, and then you got to see how the dream ends. But then, like, so that's interesting. So yeah, your dreams, like a Cindy tarot reading. That's interesting. Definitely the release of fear here. I want to say that's an important factor. Depending on what energies are going on, I'm curious about this Trojan horse. Super, super curious about the Trojan horse. And look at the way it's directed at the anchor. Like wanting to come in and move that and move you or get access somehow. Five of Cups, the Fool, the Nine of Swords. Look at this. Look at both these cards, the Fool and the Nine of Swords. Look at how they're both holding their heads. And like, oh my God. The Five of Cups is in the reverse though. Okay, this energy is getting back into the world somehow. This energy is kind of getting back into the world. It's okay. Well, it's intended to though. No. This energy is kind of like supposed to be getting back on its feet in some way. And it's not. It's just like it doesn't know how to do it. With the Fool and the Nine of Swords, I don't know how to do this on my own, is what that feels like. I do not know how to do this on my own. I don't know how to do this on my own. Wow. Yeah, for some of you, this could be the Hierophant is coming out here. You got the Hierophant, the High Priestess in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. You have put up some type of a psychic block between you and someone else here. So that was the other thing that I wanted to say about the mirror was you could also be reflecting something back to someone. And that looks like it is here. I feel like, yeah, how you're dealing with this is you may even yourself be quite secretive. You may even be getting some type of unwanted attention here. Whether that is like energetic. If this person is entering your dream state. Or if this is like physical. You do, I almost feel funny in this reading. Like there's a part of me that says, I don't know how much I want to talk about. Like you. Because I feel like you're protecting something here. But you do have a new beginning. You have a new beginning and your fears. Yeah. Wow. You are definitely wanting to, okay. You're planning on connecting with some people or a person that you haven't been able to for a while. You're anticipating big changes in your future. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little hesitant to go on into too much detail about you because there could be kind of like, I want to say cross-watcher, but it was coming over as crossover energy. Maybe this is something trying to cross over into your kind of karmic or dharmic energy. There's definitely, I don't know, this could feel like there's some sort of odd connection here. Even it could even be like you worked with a partner or a spouse. I mean, that's kind of coming across here. You could have worked with a partner or a spouse. And that's this energy outside of you that is, it's almost like the energy outside of you is saying, you know, it's time to get on your feet here. It's time to do something for yourself. It's time to take control over your life. But it's just like distraught. This energy is like so distraught and has no idea how to do it. It's like every day is like this. It's like this. It's like this. It's like, I don't know what to do. It does, if you help this person, see, that's the other thing, because you have the Five of Swords with the mirror. Even if you attempted to help this person, it wouldn't help them, and it would just drag you down. Like, it would almost like it would just prolong some type of agony that is going on over here, like mental agony. So it's not even worth getting into that. I kind of want to say you're pulling a trump card here for me on the Hierophant in some way. I feel like the High Priestess, because that to me kind of represents universal laws and the known and our psychic abilities, where it's kind of like in the upright, it is pure spiritual knowledge. And the Hierophant represents kind of like transforming that into the physical. So there's an alchemy that needs to take place in the Hierophant, which I don't want to say it minimizes or it adulterates the energy a little bit, right? To transform it, where the High Priestess is universal. But because it's reversed, like I feel like you're doing something here. You're blocking something psychically. You're blocking some type of information. You're blocking information and reflecting something back. And maybe that's why this energy is like this. I mean, you could be reflecting ill intent towards you back to like just like holding up a mirror. You have big plans in your future. No, I do see that. You have big plans in your future. You're also you're not naive in that you know that you've got a few miles ahead of you here to do what it is that you need to do. You're pretty determined. I want to say, if anything, aggressive about protecting your energy, your stake in life here, and your future. Yeah, you're totally self-empowered. Your energy is very strong. Your energy is actually, the more like we're coming in, they're very strong. Oh, interesting. The Anchor card, we got the Two of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, I do feel like for some of you, this is a relationship. And again, it could be like, for some of you, it could be work. Like, it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. This could be a friend or someone. It just feels, it has this really odd feeling too. This could even be someone who was kind of like married to their work. Getting the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant and karma. It's almost like there's more than one part of your life that's blended here, that's connected to this energy, or this individual has done that. The Trojan horse, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Larry, hi. Hello, Larry. Well, I want to say this is some type of communication from someone from your past. So this person could be communicating with you or trying to communicate with you. They're coming in a different door. This person is coming in a different door than the door that they've been coming in. And this person is coming in a door being friendly. They're coming to a different door, so a different avenue of trying to communicate to you. And they're doing that in a friendly manner. And they might also be doing it in a way to try to trigger some type of memories in you, or try to, it also, you're not going to be able to stay there, honey. It's also, like this person may be trying to communicate to you in a way that, you know, from a while ago, you would have communicated with this person. You know, like let's say it's an ex or something like that. And maybe years ago when you were dating, you would have had some kind of cute banter or something like that. But that was like a long time ago. And it's almost like this person would try to communicate to you using that banter or using some type of, yeah, very familiar dialogue that hasn't been used in a while. But this is the way that this person is trying to get in here. Oh dear, Larry, we might have to. Okay. I bribed Larry with some catnip. Larry got his catnip. He's happy. He feels like he won that game. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, what's going on how this person would like try to get past your boundaries, basically. Try to get past your boundaries. This might also be something where you saw that this wasn't a balanced, right? This is not balanced. This is not a balanced or stable relationship. You could see conflict in this relationship. It's not a very satisfying relationship. And moving away from that. Moving away from that and having your guard up and being very observant. Yeah, why can't this person rejoin the world? What is up with that? Because it says like they should typically really with the Five of Cups in the reverse be ready. Be, you know, over things that got them down at one point. But it's almost like, I don't know, overthinking. Oh, the Lovers in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Ace of Wands. This is somebody who's chasing the wrong thing. This person is really misaligned with their path. But it's honestly, it's like they're... Okay, I feel like this person feels like you could resolve their karma somehow. Like you could absorb their karma. Ooh, even just saying that, it felt icky. That felt icky. It's like taking a dirty sponge. Like, okay, yeah, that's an interesting visual. So I'm seeing like this person's energy is like a dirty sponge. There's some type of trauma or wounds here. And it's been sitting in like, you know, dirty water. Like I'm seeing like a pan of water and it's kind of dirty and muddy. And their sponge is in that. And it's almost like they want to soak their sponge in your water. That just sounds weird. Say that. Maybe. There could be something sexual here as well. This person may want that. This person may even feel like it could be. With the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And it's almost like this person feels like by putting my dirty sponge in your water, that, right, it'll clean their sponge. It will, but what will it do? It'll dirty your water. This person has dirty water. There was water in a reading I did. Who's that? Was that Libra? Libra's extended. It was about changing the water in their body through like purging and tears and emotion. Because there was water still being held in their body. That's interesting. There was water still being held in their body, right? Our bodies are made up of like 80 or 90% water that had been consumed at a time where they were going through some sort of pain or trauma. And the whole idea was to allow themselves to purge, to cry, to ingest clean water and have good thoughts. Every time you were drinking clean water, to have good positive thoughts, so that the water you were putting into your body was different from the water that was in there now as you purged it. Anyways, right? That's kind of cool. So that came out in the reading. But yeah, this person, I mean, the Lovers in the reverse, there's no harmony here. This person is imbalanced and misaligned in their values. There's something really curious too about this knight, how he's looking at this, okay? It's almost like with a bit of disdain and ego. You know, this knight is like this, like, I'm better than you. There could be an energy of that, like this person feeling like I'm better than you. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there's some type of weird sexual hold that you have on this person. Now, I don't feel like that's any part of your intention, or it's anything that you are yourself intentionally directing, because your energy is showing like the mirror and the Five of Swords. Like, also, I mean, watching your back and not... So you were watching all directions, which is interesting because this Trojan horse is trying to come in a different avenue, a familiar avenue. So I feel like this person is misaligned in their sexual desires. And a sexual desire that feels like it controls them more than they can control it, that makes them feel like you have control over them, and that upsets them. Where that's their thing. That's their dirty water. You almost too, with the double fish, like watching both directions. You're almost watching your own back here. Maybe even one of those fish are kind of like signified as spirit or guides, something here. You have all areas covered. You have, and there's multiple mirrors in this card. You may even somehow energetically be creating like a room of mirrors. And this person does not know how to connect to you. This person does not know if they're connecting to you. They're not energetically. And it could be why they're finding more and more mental anxiety here, is because it's being sent back to them. I literally feel like I'm giving this reading like I'm talking to an 8-year-old. Listen, you've been doing the same thing over and over again. Do you not see that you're getting the same results? No, it's not their problem. It's your problem. That's what I feel like with this energy over here. It's like you really need to stop looking at how other people make you feel and recognize why you feel that way. Okay? Yeah. All right. It keeps coming up like this mirror energy. It keeps coming up like things being sent back to someone. I don't know, some of you even, I mean, maybe someone could even be sending you gifts or something, and you just like return to sender, or... And your energy is like, no, this way, this way, this way. And anything that comes to you from them is that back. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender. Yeah, the Page of Cups, the Hanged Man, and Temperance. This Page of Cups to me almost, okay, so the way it's coming across is somewhat, okay, it feels like this. It's like the page isn't feeling like it's directly representing whatever this karmic energy is here. It doesn't feel like it's directly representing them. It almost feels like, it feels like the return to sender. It feels like the mailman, or it feels like the friend that you gave the note to and said, okay, go pass it to them and let them know, you know, how I feel. But it's like the friend or the mailman is coming back and like, no, here's the cup. They don't want it. Just like, here, I told you, you know, they don't want the cup. But it sits on the table. It's coming back to them. It goes back to them, their energy. Right? Because they're trying to bring a cup forward. But then it's like, oh, here, take that back. Knight of Wands and the star on the bottom. God, that's funny. I never noticed that before. Look at how her hand is like, so they're sitting with her knees and hand, like there's always this energy pushing something away. You have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords in the upright. This is definitely, you're not doing any equal give and take here. I mean, right, you do have like a lock and key on that, whatever this is to you. You know, some of you could be in the middle of going through a divorce or a separation, and somebody's trying to come after some sort of family wealth or something like that. But I don't know, there's a weird romantic energy about this. This could be somebody that you worked with. It could also be someone that is kind of like, you know, married to their work, or somebody, yeah, it could have been someone you were married to and also like you guys worked in the same place or something. Oh yeah, so your energy here is, let's just say you're not giving. You're not giving. You're not giving. You're holding back. Trying to be free from your past. Changing habits here, which is interesting. Like you're moving away from old habits that may have been holding you back. But this Trojan horse, it's almost like it's something that's trying to communicate to you in a way that is from your past. But with the Ace of Swords, it's like you're seeing clearly. What's the specific karma here that somebody is working through? What is the specific karma? Oh, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Someone who's feeling disconnected emotionally from, you know, loved ones, people, groups. Somebody who's trying to, I want to say too, trying, like, it's like the dirty sponge into the clean water. Someone who's trying to seek harm. Larry's passed out on catnip. He looks hilarious. Someone who's trying to seek harmony in their relationships without themselves actually bringing any harmony to the relationship. So you see how that kind of feels like taking the dirty sponge out of the dirty water and putting it into somebody's clean water, so that it dilutes their pain, but then it gives somebody else something here. And, you know, some of you may not even have any karma with this person. You may not. And this person could be someone who has a lot of karma, and they're trying to find ways, actually, it's interesting, trying to find ways to dilute their karma. They're trying to do that either way. 100%, that is probably the biggest message in this reading, is that this energy is trying to dilute its karma. Whether you have karma with this person or not, I would be very careful. Let me say, is there any specific way that you would know who this is? That Knight of Wands again. I don't know, it could be someone with a strong Sagittarius placement. Could be someone, I just don't know, someone you traveled with. Just thinking of all the things that Sagittarius could symbolize. It could be someone who was, could be someone who was sexual with you, or someone who had sexual intentions. It could be someone you went to like college or university with too, like higher learning. The Strength card is at the bottom. There could be some Leo. There's fire here. Oh, as I say that, the King of Wands. The King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Strength card. Wow, it's almost like there's this energy that needs to come forward in a healthy manner. It needs to heal. Well, there you go. Well, that's something. That was a reading. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to see how the karma and the dharma in this situation are going to unfold. And that's what I have for you, collective. Thank you so much. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.